Please let Marcos Maidana be 100% healthy in this fight. I don't want no excuses. Thank you so much.
He stays confident in doing that. He's going to have to get active.
2 rounds, and there's the right hand lead by Maidana that sticks with the right hand. Broner goes down for the first time in his career.
He's hurt back.
And he's hurt.
December 14th, 2013, San Antonio, Texas. The Alamo Dome was set for what was supposed to be another Adrien "The Problem" Broner show. At this point, Broner was one of the loudest young champions in American boxing. Undefeated, flashy, arrogant, full of swagger, and even fuller of talk.
After I fuck him up December 14th, I'm willing to fight anybody. I don't care.
He was called the Little Mayweather because of his love for money, trash talk, and the way he carried himself like boxing already belonged to him.
Every boxer want to be where I am right now. I am the person who's going to take over boxing. But December 14th, I'm gonna beat his ass though. I'm gonna beat his ass for sure. And then we could be friends after that. But that's gonna.
Broner came into the fight with Marcos Maidana holding a perfect 26-0 record and the WBA welterweight title. He had already won belts in multiple weight classes and was being pushed towards superstardom. To the American audience, Broner was not just a fighter, he was entertainment. The ring walks, the dancing, the taunting, the confidence, everything about him was built like a show.
You can go push cars for 2 months. That shit ain't gonna help you in the ring, man. Cause I know I'm blessed. I got the skills to pay the bills and I got enough will. My last name could be Smith. Please let Marcos Maidana be 100% healthy in this fight. I don't want no excuses. Excuse my language, guy. But I gotta give him this ass beat, cause you blessed me with the talent. Thank you so much. Coming out, I can promise you this. It's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly, man. It's gonna get ugly, man. I don't know if he's faking like he don't understand English, but after December 14th, he's gonna speak English, and the fight, I don't think it's going full 12 rounds. I'm going for the knockout.
And before the Maidana fight, he treated the Argentine the same way, as if Maidana was not a real threat, but just another character in his performance.
You up, though? Yeah, and at the end of the fight, you will say, good fight, you a bad mother. You gonna speak some English. You might not say them exact words, but I guarantee you speak some English. And I'm done. That's what he gonna say. He ain't gonna say no mas. No, he gonna say, that I'm done. That my good.
At the same time, Broner still held a title at lightweight, and he really could have stayed there. That was one of the options offered to him by Richard Schaefer and Al Heyman. They could have continued building their own version of the Mayweather-style sweepstakes around him, choosing big but manageable fights while slowly turning him into a major cash cow. But Broner decided to stay in boxing's glamour division, welterweight, where the money, attention, and spotlight were much bigger. Money became one of the biggest topics leading up to Broner versus Maidana. Marcos Maidana was once again in position to fight for a world title, and he saw the situation clearly. If Broner wanted to prove that his undefeated record was real, and that he truly belonged at welterweight, he had to go through him. Maidana had other options, but Broner needed Maidana more than Maidana needed Broner. At the weigh-in, Broner looked like he was possibly in the best shape of his career. He came out confident, made weight, and once again carried himself like the star of the event. But when it was Maidana's turn to step on the scale, Broner stood in his way, almost like he wanted to remind everyone who the main character was. Maidana simply brushed him aside, stepped forward, and calmly weighed in. Broner stared at him, while Maidana barely reacted. It was as if Broner did not even exist. Then came fight night. Maidana walked to the ring first, and from the crowd reaction, it was clear that San Antonio was largely on his side. Some were real Maidana fans, some had money on the underdog, and others simply wanted to see Broner finally get punished. When Broner made his entrance, it turned into a show again. Live performance, energy, confidence. Then the bell rang and the fight began. Maidana immediately surprised Broner with his improved jab. First, he started jabbing to the body, then he set the trap. Broner expected another body jab, reacted to it, and Maidana came over the top with a heavy left hook that sent Broner back toward the ropes. Maidana took the first round with activity and pressure, while Broner spent most of it holding, defending, and barely throwing back.
Just off his shoulder, there was a right hand.
use it, and if he stays confident in doing that, he's going to have to get active.
As we go to round 2.
In the second round, Maidana used the same trick again. He showed the jab to the body, then turned it into a shot upstairs. Broner fell for the trap, dropped his hands, and got caught clean. For the first time in his career, Adrien Broner was down.
I don't know what that count was, but it got a long count, that's for sure.
And here in round 2, Maidana lands underneath.
Forget about surviving. If Broner gets by this, we're going to see what kind of character he has. He's hurt bad. They might have to look at stopping this.
Still landing power punches.
Misses the couple of right uppercuts as Broner content to stay on the ropes. And 1-2. Right uppercut by Maidana. The right cross could be a scintillating second stanza. Right cross connects by Maidana. Broner eats it. The referee.
He's complaining about something, but he's got...
There's a lead left hook.
I don't know if Lawrence called that or not.
Cross by Maidana. Another right hand by Maidana.
Let's keep focus here. It's Adrien Broner, and he's supposed to be a star. Al, you're absolutely right. I don't know what happened to Maidana's gym.
Final 2. Great start here to this fight.
Relax, man. What are you on? We okay. Everybody chill, come down.
In the third round, Maidana took a tactical break, and that allowed Broner to barely steal the round. But in the fourth, Maidana went right back to outworking him. Broner was landing here and there, but Maidana was throwing far more, keeping the pressure on and making Broner fight at a pace he clearly did not like.
Defense, and there's some of the speed. The crossface by Broner in the clinch.
Gotta make it rough, but Broner will answer the rough steps. It's not that complicated. Sometimes you just gotta get changes, and it must have been something they worked on in camp. There he changed a hook to the body.
Early on, and that could have impact as this fight wears on. Maidana may have been stunned with that.
Right hand lead.
Doing that right now, going back to the jab, keeping it out.
We have seen Adrien Broner get hit with overhand punch.
Right hand to the body by Broner. Jab to the...
Here's where Broner has a problem, though. He throws so few punches. It's gonna be...
Total body shots landed in control. Right hand to the body.
He's going to be effective here. There's a slow pace favors Broner. Here he is picking it up now.
45 seconds left in the fourth, and the body by Broner. Maidana working the body with the... Another kick in the corner, and it was Broner who told everyone, hey, chill out.
And Maidana is just not throwing the jab. Still get that
percentage of just over 90% is another chopping right hand. And there's a left hand that catches. So here at the Alamo Dome, it's...
Throw it, because that's when he counter punches. Let's go. That's the way, that's the way.
In rounds 5 and 6, Broner finally made an adjustment. He moved away from trying to copy the Mayweather shoulder roll style every second and started using a more traditional boxing stance. That helped him. He was less static, put his punches together better, and landed cleaner counters. With Maidana's activity dipping, Broner was able to take both rounds and momentarily work his way back into the fight.
Now showcasing the speed with the jab. And into the body shots. Putting the work in as he gets...
Holding his ground more this round, and he's had some success doing that.
And then sneaks it. Maidana going over the top with a right hand, working the body and then... And it's been exciting as Maidana. Final minute of the fifth round. Broner catches Maidana with a right-handed uppercut. And the lead right hand by Broner. Maidana. Three-punch combination. Maidana again works the body. And a limb again. Left hook by Broner. Left hook to the bottom on the shoulders and the arms. And sneaks in a body shot. There's a
Maidana has thrown more punches, 47 to 36, but Broner's been
To his benefit, Broner can't time him defensively, and he's getting hit
by Maidana. Oh, another four-punch combination. A minute and a half gone in the sixth. Left hook to the body.
And again, you're putting Maidana in a position he's not used to being from awkward angles.
Yeah, that's really true. And the right hands are so wide.
Good hook by Broner, right in between.
One of the central questions in this fight is, does Broner have
Right. Left hook upstairs by Maidana in the latter stages of round 6. He may be in jeopardy of losing the point as we go to...
ripping the hook and punching on the inside, although...
But in the 7th round, Maidana recovered and started pressing forward again. Broner fell back into long stretches of inactivity and let the rounds slip away. The biggest problem was that he barely attacked Maidana's body, even though that was one of the Argentine's weak spots. Maidana kept working, kept touching him, and took the round with pressure and volume.
Minute 45 left in the 7th, another close. Working away on the body, Broner tagging the stellar amateur career with over 300 fights, and there he eats a right cross of this title tilt.
And the problem for...
Comparisons with Broner with Floyd Mayweather here is
to favor Broner, although Maidana always looks like he's one punch away from
Broner is Maidana's thrown over 500 punches already.
Straight right hand by Broner. Maidana with a 3-punch count. Broner beginning to fight.
In the 8th round, Broner started well. For a moment, it looked like this could become a turning point, especially because he finally began going to the body. But then Maidana came back with a sneaky combination and dropped Broner for the 2nd time in the fight.
Left uppercut by Broner. The hook for the 2nd time in the fight. He was down in round 2.
Broner hurt his jaw on the knockdown, and after the action resumed, Maidana headbutted him in the clinch, which cost the Argentine a point. Even with the deduction, Maidana still finished the round strong, and the round was scored 9-8 for Maidana.
After getting the knockdown, Adrien
Certainly was intentional ones that Maidana couldn't get his hands free.
and that's what I mean. You certainly is a well-deserved.
30 seconds left in the 8th. Double jab. Maidana again beginning to pick up the pace. Lands a left hand.
Beat on the scorecards to go get it.
And he just ate a right cross.
For Levi Martinez from New Mexico and Nelson Vasquez from Puerto Rico.
One of the greatest years in recent memory in the sport of boxing. Maidana and Broner.
The 10th round was slower, and Broner did enough to take it. But in the 11th, Maidana went back to punishing him. He turned the pressure back up, landed heavy shots, and even gave Broner back the same mocking gesture Broner had used earlier in the fight. It was not just physical anymore. Maidana was beating him at his own game.
Left hand and a right hand.
The knockdown early in the fight helped him.
Right uppercut, left hook. Maidana continues to work the body, lands another combination upstairs.
Negated by the point deduction.
Broner went down
This round of Broner.
and lands a right left hand by Maidana, working the body. Under 30 seconds left. Cut by Maidana.
I'm sorry. A reminder of the judges, Stanley Christopher.
Some good action here between the champion. Adrien Broner eats another lead.
Broner now is not going backward too much, but he's not going
There does Marcos Maidana going to the body, ripping the left.
He's giving back all that good work he did at the beginning of this.
Marcos Maidana. An unbelievable. Getting busy here now in round 11.
Maidana tired. He's still trying to throw punches. Very impressive in the fact that he's been knocked down twice. Felt a lot of power. He's got to get his hands off because not only is he not throwing, he's getting hit.
Headbutt. There's an overhand right by Maidana. Landing even.
Again, he's not throwing. He's got to get busy.
Left hook.
Broner coming forward. He's got to get his hands off.
Left hook upstairs in the fight. Couple of right hands connect. Left hook upstairs by Maidana. The final 60 seconds of the 11th round. Broner with the...
Especially now, it's imperative.
Lands the right.
punches at the beginning of this round, but
Broner in an aggressive body language. It shows character in a fight.
Broner's WBA welterweight championship hangs in the balance. He is
In the 12th round, Broner needed something big, and for a moment, he found it. He came out firing, landed some of his hardest punches of the fight, and briefly hurt Maidana, forcing him onto the defensive. But in the final minute, Maidana answered with a massive counter that buckled Broner's knees. Broner stayed up and kept throwing, and both men finished the fight trading heavy shots until the final bell.
Man's back.
And there's a straight right hand, another one that seemed to... By Maidana along the ropes, Broner coming forward, but not throwing punches. He's warned again. Back up Maidana.
His knees buckled, but he still came forward.
And the body shots by Maidana. Left hook back, left in the fight. National year of boxing. Broner's title hanging in the balance, and he in less than a minute left in what has been.
To the neutral corner to let the doctor check him.
Left hook by Broner. Couple of punches. Couple of stiff jabs by Broner.
Battle of attrition.
We are headed to the year 2013.
This fight exposed the difference between looking like Mayweather and being Mayweather. Broner had the swagger, the shoulder roll, the money talk, and the attitude, but when Maidana forced him into a real fight, the flaws showed fast. Slow feet, low punch output, long stretches of inactivity, and not enough discipline to control the rhythm. Maidana did not just outwork him with pressure and volume, he also outsmarted him early, set traps with the body jab, dropped him twice, and permanently damaged the image of Broner as an elite, undefeated fighter. On December 14, 2013, Marcos Maidana did not just beat Adrien Broner, he humbled him. He took the show away from the showman and turned what was supposed to be another Broner performance into one of the most satisfying beatdowns of the year.